Welcome to Untold Stories of Ogden City. I'm Titus, and this is Van. Today we have special guest Steve Lindquist.
I'm Steve Lindquist. I'm a fourth-generation Ogdenite.
When did your family settle here?
Well, that depends on which part of the family you're talking about. The Brownings arrived in 1852, and they arrived into Salt Lake and then were sent up to Ogden. The Ellises were part of the original companies. They were in a handcart company in 1847. John was a natural-born, I hesitate to say gunsmith, because if his father had been a wagon maker, John may have invented the automobile. I don't know. He just had a naturally fertile mind for mechanics. But when he was about 14, as I recall, he made a gun from scratch. And he and Matt would go out and hunt dinner. Those designs and others were used extensively in World War II. In fact, all machine guns in the American Army and Air Force and Navy and Marine Corps were Browning machine guns, with one exception. You know, Matt, everybody within 100 miles either has one of our rifles or somebody else's rifle, and I don't know how many more of these we can sell. And Matt said, we can sell. And that probably made them one of the most wealthy families, John, because John owned the patent himself. That patent was eventually manufactured and marketed by Winchester as the 1885 Winchester. I just imagine these guys sitting around together. When you get a little money together, you start talking together and say, what does Ogden need? And so they would fill that need. The mortuary almost went under during the Depression. Nobody could afford to buy a funeral. And so the Lindquists were in a situation, they never turned anybody away who needed their services.
When did you take the leap to learn more about it and do your own research?
Actually, I didn't understand my connection to the Browning family till I was a teenager. Mostly since day one. And we continue to enjoy the area and prosper.